Good morning. Well, actually, it's 2:23. So, good afternoon. It has been a minute since I posted a video. I know I'm terrible. I haven't gone crazy. The white stuff in my hair is conditioner. I am taking out what I had in my hair, which are called crochet braids. And I am I'm washing my hair. Well, I've already washed it, so I'm putting conditioner in it. Kind of finger combing through it, not actually combing through it. But this is my hair in its natural state. A little wavy, not so much curly. But anyway, I just wanted to come and say hi. I'm here in my held up in my room, feeding and taking care of the girls. Yeah, dirty diapers on that side of the bed. I see you looking at the camera, Mama. I would be such a bad mom if I accidentally dropped that camera on her. I would feel so bad. So let me bring it on down. We have the youngest over here, and the oldest is in my hand. And no, I do not have on a bra. There's just no point. I am a human milk producing machine. I have been in my room. I have pumped. There's another. And I have given her some breast milk that I pumped from this morning. I have gone downstairs and ate salmon and a piece of a rib and what's it called? Spinach. I have had my morning snack or my morning breakfast, which I ate oatmeal with brewer's yeast because brewer's yeast is one of the things that is supposed to help increase breast milk. And then I had my lactation cookies. I had 2 small ones. What else I have? I had some, what are these things called here? Fruit snacks. And then I had my morning snack of like raisins and nuts. So I was just coming to say hello. I'm gonna get on here and do the videos that I want to do because I want to share our experience with having the girls, and then I actually want to introduce the girls officially to you. I know it's been a minute, and I know my eyebrows look horrible, but hey, I've been in the house. Uh-oh, baby coughing. Uh-oh, baby coughing. Okay. See? Super mom. I do everything with one hand. Well, she's my lighter daughter. So I didn't want you to think I was being neglectful. Like, oh my God, her baby's coughing and she's just going to keep recording. But no, she's my lighter daughter. I can actually get her with one arm. It's okay. Mommy's going to give you some more milk. Here so I can give her back her bottle. Because she's okay now. And she's actually has a little cold and is congested. So, which I have to talk to some of my friends about something I can do for her. Because it sucks to have a congested baby. And the thing is with milk, it makes them even more congested. My mama always tell me, don't do dairy when I have a cold. And actually, normally when I do pick her up with one hand, I kind of roll over to her side because it actually does a little bit better. I mean, my mind, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been home for almost 5 weeks with twins. Oh my gosh, this has been a journey. I'm very impressed with my youngest, who is sitting in the boppy by herself. She has been sitting here, entertaining herself, allowing me to take care of her sister. She normally wants attention. And I'm just like, baby, I gotta tend to your sister. So even if she starts crying, I'll probably have to let her cry because I can't. I always feel bad for my oldest because it's kind of like she's so quiet. And I shouldn't have said nothing. So let me see if I can calm her down and then I'll be back. Ladybug. Let's see. Maybe she'll want this. Baby girl. Okay, so I'm back. So I had got my Bobby pillow and I'm nursing the youngest. And I'm about to give the oldest back her bottle. If I can find it. Hold on. Hold on, Layla. Hold on. Be patient with mommy. Okay. So, this is like a typical day. A lot of times they're a little bit staggered with eating. Are you done? Oh. They're like a little bit staggered. Like normally my youngest in the pink will wake up and nurse, and I'll change her, nurse, get her back to sleep, and then my oldest will wake up. So normally they're a little staggered, but sometimes they are on the same, like the exact same schedule, and they both wake up and they're both hungry, or they both have a need. Stop kicking Sissy. So, bless you. God bless you. So generally when that happens, I find myself like having to stack them on top of each other like Legos and take care of them. Because I feel, what I was saying earlier is I tend to feel bad because my oldest, which they're only 3 minutes apart, but hey, until I officially introduce them, my oldest, she's very quiet and laid back, so she will just kind of sit and watch, and then she's gotten a little bit more vocal, and I think now sometimes when she realizes like, hey, you're holding my sister and I'm just laying here, she'll holler out. But for the most part, she's real chill, or she's more chill than her sister. So I just feel bad because it's like, I don't want to hold my youngest more because she cries more or, wants more attention. And the oldest, are y'all being nice to each other? And then the oldest doesn't get held as much, or, I just don't want to make differences between them, as people say. And yeah, they're kicking each other. Well, the oldest is kicking the youngest. But anywho, I forgot what I was originally saying. Are you done with your bottle? Hold on. This is not working for me. Let me go ahead and burp her. So let's sit up here. Let's sit up here. And you can sit in front of the camera while mommy burps you. Wipe your mouth first. Wipe your mouth. You say hi. You say hi. Say hello. Say I'm the oldest. Say I'm the oldest and the smallest. But it's been a challenge. I don't remember what I was talking about, but I'm gonna start a whole new subject if it wasn't on the subject. But just having twins has been a challenge. I've gone through having one child, and I thought that was a challenge, adjusting to parenthood. Well, that was brand new parenthood. So I think when you've never had a child and you're adjusting to having a child, period, that is definitely an adjustment to be made. So for that one child, it can seem like a big thing, which it is, because you're basically, your whole life is changing. But when you already have a child and you go to having a second or third or however many children next, oh, good job, baby, then it's not as big of adjustment. But what I will say is just taking care of twins compared to taking care of a singleton is not the same. It is not the same. I do remember maybe some times with my son where I was kind of like, oh my gosh. But there have been times like, okay, first time, I opted to stay in the hospital one more day because they basically, technically I had them on Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Technically, I could stay 3 days with the C-section. They were willing to send me home Saturday, but my husband works for himself, and he's just starting out. So he took off Thursday and he went to work Friday and Saturday. And then Sundays are his days off. He does car detailing, mobile detailing, and he actually works at 2 dealerships. Detailing cars. But anyway, it's not about him. But I opted to stay at the hospital a day longer because, you have the nurses helping you. You have people coming in, checking the baby's vitals, checking your vitals. Oh, the baby's dirty. Then they go ahead and change the baby for you. You got people. You got free food. Well, it's not free. My insurance paid for it. But, I don't have to cook it. Let's say. cooked food. You have cooked food. You don't have to worry about where your next meal's coming from. You need a snack. You need ice water. Like everything you need, the nurses or your care partners are getting it for you. I think you like being in the camera because you look like you have a little bit of a smile on your face. But yeah, you know, everything you need, the nurses, everybody's catering to you. You know, so I have to stay in the hospital one extra day. And when my husband came to pick me up, he was there Sunday, but he left to go, I think, go get our son ready for church. Like, he spent the night Saturday night. So let me just say this, because I don't want you guys to think my husband just left me there. But of course, he took off Thursday. We were at the hospital like 7:30 that morning. Well, we were late. I don't know if you guys remember that video, but we were late. We spent the whole day Thursday together, and of course, he spent the night. He may have left. I think he left to go pick up our son that day and brought him back to the hospital, and then he spent the night. And my mom took our son home, and then Friday he went to work. He left our home, went and got our son ready for daycare. He may have even taken our son to daycare and then went to work. And then Friday night, he spent the night. And then Saturday, he went to get little man ready for his soccer game. So he went and laid everything out for Nana, so Nana wouldn't have a problem getting him ready for soccer. And then he spent the night Saturday night, and then Sunday morning he left to go get Tristan ready for church. You know, just to make sure my mom was good. Because, face it, my mom hasn't taken care of children for years. I am 34 now, and I'm the youngest. So, yeah. But, so I just wanted to make that clear. Like, he wasn't just there Thursday, and then I never saw him again until Sunday. But anyway, he went on Sunday. He left to go help my mom with our son to get ready for church, and he had to do some other things to get ready for us to come home. But it took him so long, and I was left with like 2 babies. Like, basically, you know, I've been with these 2 babies the whole time while I'm in the hospital. Even though I had help, and even though my mom would come and visit, and I had various visitors, you know, it's still overwhelming. These 2 little new beings are depending on you for everything. I mean, they're nursing. You're feeling like you're not producing enough because my milk didn't come in the normal 3 days. It took my milk did it take my milk 5 days or 7 days? I don't know. It took my milk way too long to come in the first place, because just in case you never had a child, or you're a man, or you're a woman that doesn't really understand, or whatever the case may be, when you breastfeed, the milk isn't just like presto, it's there. The milk comes, it takes your body time for your milk to come, generally 3 days. So when you're nursing your child, or when a child is being nursed after delivery, they're getting what is called colostrum. It's very thick milk, has antibodies, proteins in it. But it's not the breast milk that they drink throughout their infancy, and even some into their toddlerhood. So, yeah. So that was very stressful, because you got babies. You got 2 babies, hungry babies, that they want to eat. Their body is asking for food. I mean, and I don't care what people say, that, oh, well, you know, their stomach is only this small, so they are hungry. So we had to start supplementing with like 15 meals of formula. Ooh. And then finally one night, they were just going in on my husband and I was like, look, put that nipple on that bottle, get them that. They drank the whole 2 ounces, or almost all of the whole 2 ounces, and they slept great. And we slept great. And we got pacifiers for them. Yeah. Because, you know, you generally don't want to give them pacifier until breastfeeding is established for a good month. So that way you don't get nipple confusion. But we haven't had any problems. But okay. I won't talk about that, because this video is already like 14 minutes long. And I want to get out what I had to originally say. So, my whole point is, it is very overwhelming taking care of twins. I've had kind of like 3 moments where I just cried. Like, I couldn't do nothing but cry because, I mean, although they're a blessing, don't get me wrong, I love my children. They're a blessing. Hey, sweet girl. It's still a lot. It's still an adjustment. It's still overwhelming. My mom was here for 3 weeks, but at the end of the day, it's been 2 weeks since she's been gone. Yeah, because it'll be 5 weeks. So she left the day after Thanksgiving. She was here for like 3.5 weeks then, because she left the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So, we've been in, but you know, it's me. And with her being gone, I have to get them out and go get our son from daycare. You know, I have to take care of them. My hair, oh my gosh, if you guys could have seen me these past couple of days, I took my crochet braids out, but my hair was, baby, don't get fussy. My hair was stuck in the braids and looked nappy for the past 2 days. And, ooh. You say hi? Don't cry. Look, say hi. And actually, I saw one of my friends from church, and she was like, looks like you're just coming from the gym. And I was like, no, I'm just coming from my house looking like a hot mess. Like, oh my gosh, you guys just have no idea how crazy it can be. I have had to be like, babe, I need you to take these babies. I just can't right now. Oh, not God bless you, but good one. I have, like, what I was trying to say that Sunday when he left to go get my son ready, and he was trying to do some, I think, clean up the house a little bit, and, you know, just do some things to prepare for us to come home. When he came back, I just cried, because it was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be it. I'm going to be left alone with these 2 little babies all the time. And then it's not like my husband doesn't help. He works, and he works really hard. Oh, he works really hard to provide for us and our family. But the fact of the matter is, he works Monday through Saturday. And he works like an hour away. So that just, you know, it takes a lot. He gets our son ready for school in the morning, and he drops him off at daycare. When the girls are ready to start going, we'll all be getting the kids ready for school in the morning, but he'll be dropping them off at daycare. And hey, Snickles. And then I'll be picking them up. But the fact of the matter is, trying to deal with 2 newborn children, deal with a toddler who's very rambunctious, very busy, and he has an answer for everything. Oh my gosh, that little boy. And then just trying to be a great wife, take care of your household. Like, it gets real. SHIT hits the fan. So I've been really truly blessed with my you know, my mom being able to come for 3 weeks. Some people's parents live in the same city and state or whatever with them, and they can spend more time. That's not our case, but it's an improvement, because when I had my son, my mom didn't come he was born August 13th. My mom was able to come to see him till September, because she actually was just coming back from being overseas. So hold on, Lily. Hold on, mama. Hold on. But we have great friends. We have good family. We've been blessed with meals for like most of the 3 weeks my mom was here. She didn't have to cook because we had a meal train going for us, and so she didn't cook a lot. Maybe she cooked 1, 2. I think she cooked maybe 3 or 4 times at the most. That didn't include breakfast, but, you know, I tried to eat the leftovers that we had. And then I've had friends come and sit with me on Saturday because, hey, I got 3 kids full time. It gets real in here. You know, my sister-in-law came. My husband went out of town last weekend. My sister-in-law came, and one of our friends stayed the night. You know, just to help us out. And it, you know, it all makes a difference. Because I remember with my son Tristan, although I still had to most of the same friends and the same family. We didn't have that support like we did now. I don't really know what the difference is. I don't know, maybe because I don't know, I didn't really share my pregnancy with people because, you know, like, I mean, we weren't married, and I was just kind of like, I didn't want people all over my business, so I kind of didn't share our pregnancy like as big as I did with the twins, or as much as I did with the twins, because I don't know, I'm just still a little old school. You want this pacifier? No? Okay. But this pregnancy and the after birth stuff, not after birth, but just the aftermath and people's support has been great. I got teenagers lined up to help me. I just got a lot. But even still, when it's all said and done, you're sleep deprived and the babies are not cooperating, because sometimes, although this is the quiet one here with her little feet up in the air, she can turn up too. And when they keep you up in the middle of the night for 2 or 3 hours for whatever reason, because they just can't settle down and go back to sleep, and you're already like, for me, my average sleep is like 3 or 4 hours. According to Fitbit. I feel like I get more sleep than that sometimes, but every time I look at Fitbit, it's like 4 hours, 3 hours. I guess the difference is maybe my sleep is not as broken up, and so I feel a little bit more rested. But when you got those moments where they won't go to sleep like you feel like they should, or, you know, the normal pattern of eat, go back to sleep is not kept, then that can be very frustrating, and that can be very you okay? That can just be very, very, I don't even know the right word other than frustrating. It can just do something to you. So, you know, I battled with fussing at our 4-year-old, because not that I was fussing at him for no reason, but just like, okay, I got these babies to sleep. I need you to be quiet. And he's 4. I mean, I probably have to tell him 100 times in an hour, use your inside voice. And the fact of the matter, yes, he should listen. He knows what I'm talking about, but he's 4. You know, it doesn't click like it does. I mean, there's people that come over here and they talking loud and ringing my doorbell, and I'm just like, oh my God, I have a sleeping baby, or I have a baby. You don't know if the baby's sleeping or what. Don't ring my doorbell. Don't come in my house talking loud, because I got babies. And if you wake them up, we're going to have a problem, especially when I just put them to sleep. Like, because especially when you feel like you cannot do stuff because, you know, like right now, I'm taking care of them. I'm not that one that's just going to sit here and let them holler. Nah, I'm not going to do it, because I don't know, I'm scared. Like, I don't want, you know, babies that have their needs met are good, happy, healthy babies. I don't want my child to turn out to be a serial killer because I didn't hold them enough in their infancy. You know, like crazy, it's not crazy stuff, but just, you know, just the stuff that science has shown. But I'll have to talk more about how parenting twins can be. They're about to turn up on me and my videos a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. But there's just so much to talk about with 2 new babies and all the things that are going on in life. So I'm going to post this video because it's been a little bit since I've posted. And then I will also go back through everything and post the videos that I've wanted to post, because I think I've recorded videos, but I probably haven't posted them, so I don't even know what's going on with me and my YouTube channel, but I need to get it together, and I still need to learn some editing. So before you guys call Child Protective Services on me, I'm about to cut the video off and send to my children because they need me, or they want me.